So we were able to clear the mountains. We went to Dunby. We were able to meet with the guy that we needed to meet there to see what the fuck we needed to do to get our, our, not clues, but instructions as to where to go next. And we came back to Houghton for a little bit. I thought, okay, let's try to see if we can meet with the barrel maker so that I can maybe get some money for my troubles for all the barrels that we've broken. But as soon as we got to Houghton, we started getting attacked by just the undead as they roamed around. So we did some stuff in Dunby. We did a few side quests there. We cleared out a few things. We got new instruments. We got new tunes. And then we came to Houghton. And this is the last thing that we did before ending the stream. But for now, let's actually continue. So let's try to see if we can find another one of those little tau to buy maps off of. Again, some will be worth it. Some will not be worth it. So let's have to see if we can get lucky. But for now... Gotta make it back to Dunby. Ooh. Did we actually make it back to Dunby? No, we did not. What a pain in the ass. Alright, we have to fight a bunch of hippies. Oh, and it's the fucking purple ones, the ones that actually shoot bullshit magic. Get owned. Oh yeah, we got a mace. I forgot about that. Huh. I did not mean to bring that out. I meant to bring out our two-handed sword, which now that we're able to use, we'll have a slightly easier time. God.
Attack! Charge!
God. So many annoying enemies. I hate these fuckers so much. Not just the plants, but like, just the druids are so annoying. I'm mainly doing that to cut the attack, so that we stop hitting, and that I'm able to pick up these fucking seed pods. Because I think they're dropping them, which causes more enemies to spawn. Because we had 11 enemies at first, and then it went up to 17. Yeah. Yep, he's dead. And last dude. Alright. So before we head out, let's summon a few. And let's summon you, actually, I meant to summon the brute, but you know what, that's fine. We'll let her heal the knight. That should be it. Oh, no, there we go. Again, these maps don't really have anything in terms of items or treasure, so there's no point in really doing them. Oh, never mind. Let's go to Dunby. So don't worry too much about it. For now, though, well, we have to fight a bunch of nerds, or I'm just gonna skip them and go this way.
Hold back. Ah, got your back.
Because we could fight those guys, but really don't want to. Kinda want to get a slight move on here. Not because I want to rush things, but because there's literally no point in us fighting these hippies at this point. Well, except maybe this guy. Just for some experience, right? Just a little bit. Okay, let's avoid these guys by staying close to the wall, and... Oops. Oh, just gonna do this real quick as we head on over to West Dunby instead.
Charge! Charge!
Alright, so now let's save again here. Now that we're out of Houghton. I'm pretty sure if we would have gone to any other town, we would have just encountered a bunch of the undead as well. So there's no point in actually, you know, checking out the other towns for now. We do have to go straight ahead all the way up to the end here. And we're going to leave Dunby through the western exit, or entrance, I guess, and head on over to the Grasslands. Now, the area that we're about to go to is actually one of my favorites. I know I mentioned that...
the bard is over here.
Sorry, I know I mentioned that Finstown was pretty good. I can't remember which one I said that was my favorite. I'm a little tired. But I really do like the area that we're about to go to. Like, what ends up happening in this place is really fucking fun.
I see you, bard.
Maybe not so much the dungeon, but just, like, what happens. Alright, let's fight these guys a little bit, I guess.
We triumph!
Okay, just, you know, get surrounded. Why not, right? We can probably show off the flail a little bit, and how it's kind of useless. Unless we... I'm like, yeah, it's kind of useless, and then we, like, get a crit for, like, 39 damage. But as you can see, like, unless we land a hit first, this thing is kind of useless. But we are able to do unblockable damage, which is really good. Like, that is the only incredible part about the flail, is just how unstoppable this thing is if you just land a hit.
Sucker!
Plus, the stun is also pretty good. Alright. So, what was this? The store? Right, we didn't need to actually go there. Since we did Finstown, and from Finstown we got like much better equipment that we should have, you know, just saved up for instead of buying stuff here in Dunby. Alright, we need to go here to the Greenlands, or the Southern Plains. So yeah, Chapter 10. I think Finstown was Chapter 9.
You continue on despite our efforts.
If you can call what you've done up to this point an effort.
You are so going to rue this day. We know what you're up to. First the forest tower, then through the mountain pass for the mountain tower, and now you're going to try to get through Stromness to get to the island tower. Well, not on my watch, idiot.
Thanks for the tip, Mendel. That should make finding my way to the final tower that much easier.
So now we know where to go.
You knew already. Don't pretend you didn't. I mean, that's not really how... Seriously. You knew, right? At least I didn't say anything about the...
You think you can slay our brothers and not pay a price?
I think I pulled a groin muscle fighting one of your druids, if that makes you feel any better.
It's time to cause you a little more pain than that.
Oh, I don't know about that. Have you ever pulled a groin muscle? Haven't you learned by now that you can't hurt me?
Oh, I think I can hurt you, my friend. Nice dog you have there. Allow me to introduce my pet.
Wait, what do you mean you're a pet? Oh no.
My God. Now you'll pay.
Today, you'll do the paying.
They killed our fucking dog! No! No, not the puppy! Why would you... You fucking hippies! Oh, I fucking hate them. Oh, I'm gonna fucking bash your skulls in with my flail. They fucking attacked our dog! What the fuck? No, mate, with me, you can mess with me, but not my dog. What the fuck? Also, yeah, that thing can, drop hippies from the sky. Well, it's gonna pick them up and then drop them. And they do a fuck ton of damage. Okay, so it's gonna be right above us. It's over here. No, you bitch! Yeah, man, just like... Yeah, there we go. Back out she goes then.
The fiend.
Imagine being just like a fucking druid and you're blocking sword swings as if it was nothing. Oh, come on. Our fucking dog is just dead. I still can't believe it.
Death to the bard!
I know I said I like this area a lot, but it's mainly because of what happens later and the characters that we meet, but not because of this part. It's like the saddest part in the game. Alright, can you come down? Fucking thing. There we go. Okay, it's gonna drop on there. Still hit me somehow. Oh, come on, it's almost dead.
Bard, you owe me a fortune for this.
And there goes our crone. Oh no, she healed herself before that thing landed, or that corpse of that druid landed. Oh come on, I needed one more hit. You bastard. Okay, here it comes. And die.
I'll miss you, little friend. But by God, I'll avenge you, I swear it. This isn't over yet.
Saddened by the loss of his faithful companion, the bard somehow found a way to carry on. With a tear in his eye.
It's not a tear.
Yes, it is.
No, it isn't. I've got something stuck in my eye.
Oh, have it your way. So, with something in his eye, the bard left behind his stiff-as-a-board pup and continued his quest for the Shadow Axe.
You know, we should have just taken the farmer's daughter. At this point, we wouldn't even have, like, lost our dog.
Be healed!
Okay. So, here is, well, the Grasslands. Or here are the Grasslands. Like I said, this part of the game is pretty cool. At least aesthetically, I really like it. Because of this. It's literally just a bunch of grasslands. We're in the middle of, like, plains, basically. But some of the shit that we'll encounter here is pretty fucking creepy. But of course, we got treasure chests. We've got things to get. Adder stones, of course. We have a bunch of fucking adder stones too, man. Holy fuck. 46? It's crazy. It's a crazy fucking number. So, let's go to the northern plains.
Though the grass of Greenlands was beautiful, it was permeated with danger as the dreaded redcaps patrolled the land.
Right, so those are the enemies that we're about to encounter. If you know anything about, well, fucking Gaelic, or like Scottish, or even English folklore, redcaps are, if I recall, are supposed to be like goblins of some kind. But in the Bard's Tale, they're more like Diaboromon from Digimon. Basically just like creatures with like super long limbs. Here, I can do this actually. I keep forgetting. Do it like this. And then like this. I can actually show this off. Since that thing is still like there on the screen, it's perfect. They look a lot like Diaboromon, which is a fucking Digimon. Look at this motherfucker. They look very similar. With like the long limbs. This thing of course also has like super stretchy limbs, just like these guys. So it kind of just makes sense. But either way. Let me get rid of this. And let's get back to the actual game. But yeah, I don't remember too much about redcaps off the top of my head. I just remember them being goblins. I just remember them being either very mischievous or something along those lines. I can't remember if they're neutral, like spirits or goblins or whatever, or if they're evil. But in this game, they swarm you like that. Like you'll have a fucking bunch of them just come at you. and these things are creepy as fuck, in my opinion. Just bleeding into a puddle. They're fucking creepy, at least here. They're like, they have long, dangly limbs. Ugh. I don't know, there's just something off-putting about them, you know?
Be healed!
We triumph!
God, you owe me a fortune for this.
Oh yeah, fucking, I don't know if you noticed, that. You see how there's like blood splattering? Whenever you kill one of them, if there's another one nearby, it'll run to it, and it'll try to eat it. Here, let's see if we can show that off. If we can kill one of them at least.
I have taken my measure of thee.
Look, see that one? That one is like eating it. That's fucking creepy, man. Look at it go. I don't know if they actually heal or not, but it's just creepy to see, like... Ugh, fucking hell. Got limbs. It's creepy to see them just, like, eat themselves. I'm like, man, my dog would be able to chase him down, but our dog is gone. Let's actually test out the flail a little bit more. For now, let's summon... actually, we haven't shown this thing off. We can also summon the assassin, I guess. It's so creepy. Where was the assassin, though? Here.
Did you miss me?
So, if you recall, the assassin will taunt enemies, teleport behind them, and then stab them in the back. This thing, I forget its name, will drain the life out of enemies, and then after a while, it'll heal you with it. Or the party with it. Damn, they fucking take these things out quickly.
Too easy.
Alright. We're probably just gonna, like, fight all the enemies and then look around for treasure in a little area. Like, for example, like this, we cleared out this box. Now we'll look for treasure. In the corners, mainly. So, let's actually save while we're at it. I'm checking this out real quick before I forget. Yeah, there's nothing else. Cool. This is a pretty long-ish map. Not super long, but a little bit. We are getting to the, like, final, like, chunk of the game. Because we've got the Grasslands and then, like, one dungeon to do in here to get the Shadow Axe, right? Because we have to first get to Makrath. And then from there, we've got to go to Stromness. And then we have to do fucking the third tower. Which, I guess, depending on what we do tomorrow. If Shane's not busy, if he's still not feeling sick. I mean, we've been talking every now and again. I've been checking up on him. He's been feeling, I guess, better. Like, he's not dying anymore. But if he feels, you know, up to it, then maybe we'll do some more Diablo 2 tomorrow night. He recently, if you know, for some of you that do know, with Shane, who of course is like, not really, he's not like a co-host, I guess, but he's just a guest that I have on every now and again. We've opened up with some of his music before, because he does have a band. And he actually got a call from his producer to make a single. Like, to actually make another one. Which is pretty fucking cool. Like, when he told me about that, I was like super fucking happy for him. I'm like, dude, that's so rad. So if he's not busy doing stuff like that, then yeah, we'll probably do some more Diablo 2. We're not getting stunned a lot. Oh, there we go. If we can get stunning going whenever we smash someone in the head with our fucking flail, then that's pretty good. But if we're not stunning them, it's hard to justify using the flail. But we're also doing quite a bit of damage though, which is good. Really good. So I guess I can't complain, right? There we go. Like, when we're able to do shit like that, it's crazy. There we go. Crit for 45 fucking damage. What's the attack range for this flail? 16 of 40? God damn. 35% chance to stun for 3 seconds? That's also crazy. Right. Let's check this corner. Because I kind of stopped because I thought that was the way to go. I also missed some pants. There should be a chest here. Yeah, there it is. Or a tree trunk. Wait. Same thing. Anything else here? I don't think so. No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. You have to be very careful with, again, some of these, like, bigger maps. Like I said, the chests will be in, like, the corners and stuff. There we go. That was a nice smack. A double crit.
Too easy.
Hold on. But it's also, like, very dangerous. You know what? Let's swap on over to the sword. These guys are too quick for me to just be, like, hitting with the flail. It's probably much more convenient to just, like, stab them like this a lot. Plus, we're doing 20 damage or so per hit. Yeah, there we go. That's pretty nice. God. We were getting wombo comboed. God damn. Also, as of this stream, or as of, you know, recently, Smiling Friends recently aired on Adult Swim, which, if you don't, you know about that show, it's a cartoon made by some, you know, pretty prolific, some very notable animators from, like, Newgrounds, basically.
Come to mama.
I don't know how the fuck they did it, but they got to deal with Cartoon Network to just make a show. And it is really good. It is a really, really, really good show. If you're able to check it out in some way, shape, or form, I'd recommend it. It should be streaming, like, through the Adult Swim website if you happen to have, like, cable or whatever fucking requirements they have. Otherwise, if you've got some other way to watch them, I mean, you should be able to. Otherwise, I believe it'll be on HBO Max, like, next month. I think it's February 9th when it's swapping over to a streamable website like that. It is a pretty good show. If you grew up on, like, you know, classic internet, like, animation, like stuff like Harry Patridge, or even like a bunch of shit on Newgrounds, there's a lot of similar humor to all that stuff, you know, from back in the day. I don't know how the fuck they got away with it. But yeah, Adult Swim was just like, yeah, fuck it, do it. And they did. Is that Chianti? A self-help book? But yeah, no, it's just really good. It's really fucking funny. And if you know Zach, or Psychic Pebbles, a lot of his, like, famous voices are in there. Like, his fucking gibberish that he, like, does every now and again is fucking incredible. We're not supposed to be here yet. I mean, we'll come to this area in a little bit. As you can see, there's a gate of sorts. There's a bunch of gravestones here. We're supposed to talk to Makrath first, but I'm just checking the perimeter again, mainly for treasure. But yeah, no, Smiling Friends, pretty good. Really fucking good. If you do get a chance to watch it, again, in some way, shape, or form, look out for it, or check it out. But for now, let's actually continue with the plot.
Bard soon came upon the tracks of some dread beast. Even as he examined the tracks, a fellow who clearly had a serious problem approached.
Oh, laddie, you borrow your 2 pounds still I give you. Oh, lad.
Come again?
Well, maybe clearly was the wrong word.
I'll tell you, better feel but cut your tail, run your ring, but rugged through.
Tell you what, spit the rocks out of your mouth, then we'll talk.
Boy, no knuckle oh, wish you gotten in your blood, or you silly fool.
Would it help if I just killed the Knucklevi?
To the course. Now get on your guy, you want to kiss your scum.
I'll take that as a yes.
So yeah, that's McGrath. McGrath talks in a very unique dialect. If I recall, it's like a very ancient, like Scottish dialect that no one speaks anymore, which is why the bard has, you know, so much trouble fucking understanding him.
Too easy.
Oh fuck! Look at him. Oh, that fucker's draining my mana. Let's do this. Let's bring out please, Chuck. Thank you. So McGrath is a little hard to understand. I love his accent and I love the way he speaks, but I also can't fucking understand him. Actually, we might be able to do, now that he's, you know, wrapped up like
Does
this.
it hurt?
Yeah, there we go. Like, just hit him like this. We can't, unfortunately, stun him, it seems.
Knees.
Nope. Let's swap. Let's try with the claymore. See if this does anything.
Too easy.
Yeah, it does some damage. He keeps draining my fucking mana, though, which is bad. We're lucky our crone doesn't require any MP to heal us. But there he goes. There's a Knucklevi. Dead.
Oh, ma, holy scallum! It did all the tir tuspel.
You better be thanking me. I'm betting that you're the man I'm here to see. Are you McGrath?
They're waiting for.
Well, I almost think Dugan is playing some kind of joke on me.
Dugan, say hi, you made me a bad news too. Well, Dugan, I hear something there.
Oh, bloody hell. Looks like I'm going to have to drag you back to see Dugan. Maybe he speaks whatever it is you're speaking.
With McGrath in tow, and the Knucklevi nothing more than a memory, the bard headed back to Downby, hoping to decipher McGrath's ramblings and move one step closer to earning his reward.
Now, well, I get why... Oh, Knucklevi's heart. Look at that. Now, again, while I get why the fuck we need to do this, the fact that we have to do this is kind of... Did we check this corner? Is kind of fucking lame. Because, again, story-wise, makes sense. It's perfectly fine. If we can't understand them, maybe Dugan can, right? No problem. Gameplay-wise, we now have to walk all the way back to the fucking Aiken Drum. Yeah, we did this. I just didn't check this little corner. We have to go back to the Aiken Drum with McGrath in tow, just so that we can see if Dugan can understand this guy. If, say, for whatever reason, Dugan can't, we're fucked. Of course, that's not going to happen. I think Dugan does understand him. But, like, just think about that. We literally have to walk all the way back now. Maybe we will pick up some treasure that I might have missed. We can try checking through, like, these little walkways that we have every now and again. But thinking about, like, just this location in general, it's pretty interesting. I don't know, man. Like I've mentioned before or throughout the playthrough, I really do enjoy the scenery of this game a lot. And the thought of, like, a castle in the middle of nowhere in a fucking, like, field sounds so fucking cool. Like, to just have or to live in. It sounds, I don't know, kind of relaxing. Like, just literally being away from everyone. Having, like, even if it's not a castle, like a hut or, like, your home or something. Just, like, plains, like, just stepping out. Like, this image. I don't know, it provides, like, a sense of, like... Look at all these scarecrows.
Did you believe?
I don't know, of peace, to some extent, for me. I don't think McGrath can die. Let's just take care of him this way.
Too slow.
Hey, Reno. How you doing, man?
You're not fast enough.
But yeah, like, just like these planes, like, just, I don't know, they provide some sort of, like, sense of, like, peace to me. Feels nice. I've been fine as well. We've just been getting through this game, actually, throughout the week. It's been a lot of fun. Hopefully, your week has been well. Oh. Dude was lagging a little bit. That's fine. Oh shit, I think an ad might be running, so hopefully you got my reply. Unless you're not using it, or if you are using ad block, you should be able to hear me. The red cap over here. Actually, is that a good idea to swap back out? Not yet. We still have scarecrows, unfortunately. My god. Alright, another one. So from here, we'll go back to Dunby. And hopefully he can understand Macrath with his fucking Scottish accent. Look at these dudes just devouring things. It's fucking wild. It's fucking red caps, mate. I'm pretty sure that's the assassin saying that, by the way. I don't think the red caps actually speak, besides just like general growling or whatever. Did I get her with a fire arrow? Is that even possible? No? Weird. Why was she on fire? Huh. Well, that's cool, man. I think Power A is the brand that I'm using right now. For well, the controller that I'm using right now to get through this game. For some reason, Microsoft controllers or Xbox controllers don't have any problems when it comes to just playing PC titles, especially older ones. But anything else that isn't an Xbox controller will give you issues for some fucking reason. Last scarecrow. Yeah, there we go. Okay, this should lead us back out to the Southern Plains. Or was that leave Southern Plains? Leave. Okay. So now let's head this way. Oh, there's home this, by the way. The south. Oh, it's actually Doomby before check those arrive. Let's bust out the claymore. And let's proceed. How far away is he? He's around the corner. We should be fine. Let's swap. Or let's save. And we're gonna have to fucking fight these nerds for a little bit.
God! Death to the bard!
Oh no. Oh god damn it. Oh, there you can actually see its healing abilities, by the way. Oh. How it just flew around for a little bit and then healed everyone. Fucking nerds. Come on. I hate fighting these fucking druids, man. I keep saying it every time we encounter them. But just look at how annoying they are. Like to fight. Look at this. We're literally in a riposte fest against this one dude. All right. We can keep the assassin out, actually. She's not too bad. She's really good at like drawing in aggro, and then
God.
like distracting enemies.
Ready for some action.
So we can keep her out for a little bit.
I see you, bard.
But we really need the Brood out. That motherfucker is just gonna be like stunning everyone and doing crowd control. Which is very important, at least for this game. Especially against the fucking druids. God damn, those guys never stop. Alright, put back into the Aiken drum. Alright, let's see what we can find out about Macrath. Where are you? There we go. Alright, Dugan. Tell me about him.
You gotta help me here. I can't understand a bleeding word he's saying. Is this even McGrath?
What do you mean? Of course that's McGrath.
Ask him a question.
Hello there, old friend. How are you getting along with this young scamp?
Oh, well, do brother saying now this bonny lad will be same for the not levies at some Dr. Leicester.
Ah, he's speaking in a rare Scottish tongue. I forgot that most people these days don't know it. Fortunately, I do.
What's he on about?
So far, just that he's grateful for being rescued from the monster that some idiot released. But I'll get more information. Tell me more. What happened?
Here's Gordon. The undead rose of the grain and took my castle. I fell all into the town and heel screecher. I'll take them behind the axe.
Ominous indeed.
Dare you muck around till you'll be taken out of my castle. You can retrieve the shadow axe.
Oh, you'll like that.
What?
Which will he have to give?
I'm back to the ruins of my castle, and it's shown the entrance. There's a trapdoor leading you into the end dungeons, but I got the key.
Clever.
Come again?
I'm certain he'll help.
Well, it's to not get through those dungeons and ties, says Princess, as I so well their champion. Of course, I wouldn't barely make it out of your key, right, girl?
I thought to say that myself for a blind bit, but I am pretty certain.
All right, that's it. That's it. What are you two on about?
Right, here's the deal. McGrath's going to take you to his castle. Well, the ruins of it, at least.
Only if he buys me dinner first.
Where he'll open up a trapdoor that leads down into the dungeons.
What's inside?
The shadow axe. Like I told you before, he was holding it for you. He had to leave it in his dungeon when all the trouble started. I've instructed him to take you to it.
Now we're talking. What else?
Ah, just some undead warriors. Now, once you have the shadow axe, you'll journey south along the coast.
Wait a moment. Undead warriors? How many?
A few, a score.
Well, which is it? A few or a score? It's a big difference, you know.
A few score. And when they're all dead, you'll head south to the coast. The third tower is located on a small island just offshore. You should have no trouble securing passage to the tower. Right, I'm off. It's getting dangerous around here.
Well, anything to say?
I'll give my shut axe that guy, can I?
Sorry I asked.
I'll give you my shadow axe, but guided I cannot? But I cannot because, well, he doesn't have it?
Did you hear? Did you hear? The druids are looking...
Hold on.
Did you hear? The druids are looking for some kind of criminal.
Oh, can't destroy that barrel. That's fine. But yeah, you can technically understand Macrath if you read the subtitles. But otherwise, if you had no subtitles, it'd be very fucking difficult to understand him. Mind you, Scottish people are already a little tough to understand for, I guess, the common person that has not been exposed to their accent long enough. So again, I don't blame you if sometimes some of the words that some of the characters here you're not able to understand. But Macrath specifically is a unique case. We're gonna try to skip all these dudes if possible. Yeah, get fucking owned. Macrath is a really unique character in the sense that, again, he does talk in a very ancient dialect. We also fucking leveled up.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
What should we go with? Ah, shit. What level are we? I think it's an even level. So we need to get odd to get another talent, mainly the improved critical strike. But we're doing a lot more melee damage, so let's do 1 strength, 1 vitality.
A
like
high
this.
vitality.
All right, now let's leave West Doomby. There we go. But yeah, so Macrath has a very unique dialect. So again, I don't blame you for not being able to understand him. Also, those fucking red caps almost came for our knees. God damn it. How many they are.
Did you blink?
But Macrath is a pretty cool character. I really like, again, I really like his dialect a lot. Pretty neat dude. For now, though, we gotta, like, play it very safe. until we get to another save point, which the one that used to be here got removed for some fucking reason.
Healing!
So now we know, in order to actually get to the Shadow Axe, we have to get to a fucking dungeon, fight a bunch of undead, and then somehow get the Shadow Axe back. Now, I did mention at the very beginning of the playthrough that in one part of the game, I got some issues where I got soft locked out of it. This is that part. When we go inside that dungeon, there's going to be a cutscene that comes up at some point that might cause the game to soft lock. Again, this happened mainly on a PC version I was playing from back in 2005. Not in 2005. Back in like 2010. It wasn't the remastered version. It was just another version I was playing of this game. So, here's hoping that this time we don't actually have a soft locking issue. We shouldn't, which is why before we go in, I'm going to make 2 saves. And I'm going to be saving between both saves or so every now and again, whenever we get a chance to. Just to make sure we don't have any problems with that. I can't remember exactly when that cutscene happens. All I know is that it's in this area, well, inside the dungeons, once we actually go in. That's when we're going to be encountering the possible issue. For now, though, we're almost there. We just have to fight our fucking way back. And I guess this is a very quick recap on the story for people who might have joined late. We're playing as a bard, which is, you know, a traveling poet that sings. Usually that's how he tells his tales. And we're on our way to save a princess, basically, who got locked up in a tower by an evil wizard, right? Very generic plot. And, well, this game is very unique in the sense that it's very sarcastic with everything. It's very tongue-in-cheek with the cliches. The bard himself is very sassy, and he's, of course, kind of a cunt. He's like, oh, so I have to do this. Oh, now we have to do that. Let me guess. We have to go this way and that way, right? And in this case, we're now on... Well, in order to save the princess, of course, we have to... we have to clear out 3 towers. We've cleared out 2 so far, and we're currently on our way to try to get into the 3rd one, which requires us to get the Shadow Axe, which is an instrument that we're going to need in order to open up the gate to the 3rd tower, which is in a southern city from this location. And that's basically it. All these druids that we've been encountering want to kill us because the druids work for the bad guy. And that's it. That's the general gist of what's been going on. I guess the other bit would be that this game is, of course, based on a lot of Scottish mythology, since we are playing, or the setting that we're in is a version of Scotland. So all of these enemies are, well, Scottish to some extent, or Gaelic, or, you know, Irish. There's a lot of mythology, or a lot of creatures from these mythologies. Like the big boss that we just fought a bit ago, the Nucklevy, is a... was it Gaelic? A Gaelic harbinger, basically, of death.
Fast enough.
But yeah, that's just a very brief recap. Again, if you've missed out on these streams, I really would recommend you check out the previous parts. Because this game is incredibly funny and has some incredible songs as well. The writing is just really good. It's all around a very, very, very good game. Which I would also recommend you check out if you can. I think this thing is out for Switch. This remaster, specifically, is out for Switch. And I think for, like, PS4 as well, and Xbox. Otherwise, it's like $10 on Good Old Games or GOG.com. Again, not sponsored by them, but that's the version that I'm playing right now. Because it's, well, remastered. And GOG cares a lot about the versions of the game that you're going to be playing. Usually by making them super compatible with modern modern versions of consoles and as well as PCs. That way we're able to run this game with like minimal issues. Which so far we've had none. Except for like one crash. I think the game crashed once, I don't remember. I'm trying to remember, but I can't right now. Mainly due to the combat, but I think the game crashed on us like once, and that's it. It's the only time it's crashed on us. Which again, for a nearly 20-year-old title, it's doing really well. Get fucking owned. Oh, she got him. These fucking red caps are fucking terrifying. Can you imagine if these fucking things were real? Like, scrawny ass motherfuckers with like super long limbs that crawl on all fours and bite your ankles. Well, I guess I would be like a Discord moderator, but IRL. But I mean, like being more monstrous and Scottish, I guess. If these things were real, that'd be fucking terrifying. I'd say druids as well, but we have hippies in real life. So these things are already nightmarish and real. Okay. So we're almost at the, well, to where Macrath wants us to go. Which we were able to see a bit ago, by the way. That little, like, glowing archway or whatever, that's kind of where we need to go. Or I shouldn't say kind of, that is where we need to go. Is the last one?
Rocks are my friends!
I think so. Nope, there's still a few this way. God damn it. How do we miss? Well, we missed the wrong guy, but that's fine. Okay, good. Good. Is that it? It should be. So now let's head this way. We might have like one more tiny wave of them and that's it. I hope not, but you know.
The happenings at the local cemetery told the whole story, and it was not a pretty one. The dead were rising more frequently, and the land was becoming more and more chaotic. Hopefully, Macrath could clear up some of the mystery.
Ah, kid, it was a bad sign that Debbie got the razor there, Grey. This smith of a mammy and I was took it up. Get it there first, eh?
I wish I knew what the hell you were saying.
I don't even know what he's saying.
He said it was a problem when the death started rising from the graves, especially when he had to kill his mother-in-law the first time. That's fucking funny. God, this game is so fucking good. Also, we're getting really bulky now. But all of our allies are fucking dying.
Am I good or what?
It's okay though. They already threw their head, so they can't poison us anymore. But now we can summon our allies again.
Where am I?
Time to play.
Actually, maybe the assassin won't be so good
Too slow.
in fighting these guys, or maybe she will. Because she's able to dodge their,
Too
like, head
easy.
throw, maybe? So, I think they'll explain it later, but all these tombs are basically, like, McGrath's, like, family. Because, again, the McGrath castle is right here. Like, here's his castle, right? It looks small right now, but that's because, you know, typical video game from 2005. We can't render a huge castle. But this is, like, McGrath's castle, or the ruins of it. So, obviously, over here, it's not necessarily a dungeon, but more like a mausoleum of sorts. And these are all, like, remnants, or, well, part of the, you know, McGrath family, right? The people who used to exist here and are now, you know, buried. They're all fucking coming up from the grave.
Gang on and fix that shadows.
So this is the place you and Dugan were talking about. And all I have to do is wander down there in the darkness with God knows what trying to kill me and hope I stumble onto the shadow axe? Great!
Meant a lot to Behemoth indeed on the shadows of your.
Ah, sure. And, I give you the breach of me, the fair blink, you trissilic!
Ugh, you crusty pooper.
So obviously McGrath was just like, hey, you know, kill the undead, and in you go. But these symbols are important. I believe there's 6 pathways that we can go through. Oh boy.
You are a jerk, a piece of work.
This mission you'll be blowing.
There's one thing about this castle here you surely should be knowing.
That once inside your magic's gone, danger will be growing.
And if you meet the shadow axe, your blood it will be flowing.
You're knowing, it's growing, you're blowing.
Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You bugger up this land so much your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, you're done. You aren't brave, you aren't strong,
Or even that imposing.
you have no magic element.
Or killed their leader Hosen.
If danger were to rear its head, your feet would sure be frozen.
Oh, sorry, wuss. But nevertheless, the sword who has been chosen, a frozen little hosen, imposing.
Oh, you're a foolish one, someone who should be shunned. You butter up this land so much your work is never done. And when we see you coming, we'll turn our tails and run. You are the lad we love to hate, you are a foolish one. It's fun to run, we're done.
I love this game so fucking much. Alright, so as they mentioned, we're gonna be, well, encountering traps. And not only that, we'll be encountering areas like these, where we now have no access to magic. It's just us.
Once again, the bard felt his magical powers dampened by the shimmering lights.
So we're basically gonna go with full bow, like here, like full bow strats. We're gonna go safe first though, before we actually fight anything. Like I said, this dungeon is kind of long, just because of what we're gonna be encountering and because of how many enemies we're gonna be fighting. But now that we're here, I'm also gonna make a secondary save. This. Fence town. Go. Alright. But we also have to explore everywhere, basically. To get treasure. And also experience, I guess. Only downside is, well, we don't have access to our healer unless we go all the way back out to the entrance. Because of this, like, purple glitter shit. Or this anti-magic field, right? So if I try again, summoning someone, let's just say our healer, like this. She dies immediately. So there you go. That was a dude with an arrow, or like an exclamation mark on his head. So let's continue. It's gonna get tough when we have to go through areas that have traps in them. It's gonna be a nightmare to have to get through. Yeah, like this. I was looking away for a second at the map, and I did not see those dudes. Alright, but at least we can summon while we're out of the magic field.
I'll put a spell on you.
And speaking of, actually, I'm gonna go back out real quick, and I'm gonna take a screenshot of those grave markings or whatever that were outside. Wait, lets me out. Yes, okay. So let me do this real quick. This. Just to take a screenshot of this shit. Because if you saw... if you saw, we had like a portal of some kind, right? That had like the skull and crossbones. As you might imagine, we're gonna have to be warping basically from place to place, right? And because we're gonna be warping from place to place, we have to go in the right order. If we don't, we're gonna be warping to different locations, and we're just gonna be like going in circles.
Once again, the bard felt his magical powers dampened by the shimmering lights.
Technically, we could have just loaded our game and gone from there, but that's fine. But okay, so we start with the skull and crossbone one, and I fucking went into that by getting the skull portal. So Lord Balda's dungeon. Okay, we're at least much stronger now, so we can actually take on a lot of this, a lot of these undead, which is pretty good. But there's no anti-magic barrier here, meaning we can actually summon the crone to heal. And we can summon the adventure to start disabling some of these traps.
Somebody.
Because we have some spikes like right there.
Ready to explore? I smell a trap.
There he goes. It's so funny to see every single fucking time. And I guess while we're at it, we can summon you. Oh, well, not you, but then that's fine. We needed someone that does range damage too. So fuck it. We can have a knockout help out. Even if it's for like a little bit. Unless I kill the fucking enemies first, right? Yeah, that's not a trap.
I smell a trap.
But we should have another one soon. Let's keep exploring them.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Yeah, get to it. Stop it. Oh, okay.
Stop. Trap.
I didn't see exactly where the fuck the walls came out of. But there we go.
Traps. Right over here. Traps. Right over here.
I'm gonna unsummon the knocker, actually. Who's the dude with the lightning bolts? Because I meant to summon the fucking, the brute. So we can chuck rocks at these zombies.
Need me?
So we can find, more treasure chest around here.
I smell a trap.
Wait, where? So,
Must stop. Trap.
as you can see, we need to go through this, like, Mothman portal next. Right? That's where we need to go. What is it called? A tree portal. Mothman portal. We have to go through there next. But we can go through here to enter a completely different area with possible treasure in it.
I found something.
Oh, also, yeah, this. Secret walls. Ain't that crazy? We now start to really see them. And we've got a new token, the Faye Locket. So let's see what that does.
A locket made by the wee folk of the southern islands, such charms were often known to bring long life and good health to their bearers. Of course, this particular charm also held a terrible curse. All right, there's no curse, but I can dream, can't I?
Right. So, this is where we're supposed to go. We're gonna explore this. I think there's like 2 areas that you can explore. In this case, the circle portal. And I think there's like 1 more you can go to that is, like, not the right way.
Seemed lost in the maze of Macrath's dungeon. The symbols etched into the teleporters may have held the clue to finding his way out.
Right, so they're cluing you in. Like, hey, dipshit, go back out if you didn't memorize them and look at the actual symbols. That's why I took the screenshot, mainly. I mean, back then when I played this back in like 2005, I wrote them down, or I drew the pictures, right? Because it was 2005. And cameras were not readily available. Again, because he got fucking killed by poison.
God, rocks.
Let's see, anything else here? No. Weird. But yeah, now we have to literally check every single fucking corner to see if there's any secret rooms.
Why are we even bothering with this?
Pearl, an eyeball? Was that a brain? A brain? As well. I think in one of the rooms, if I recall correctly, there was something like a treasure chest like this, but then right behind it was a secret wall with like an extra bit of the dungeon. So you have to like check everywhere and also be careful.
Traps!
Yep.
Right over here!
Because of this. Also
Now
damage.
that was enjoyable.
You want to fucking
get a taste of my medicine?
You want to fucking disable it, man? God damn. Our crone died because of you.
Somebody in need of healing?
There we fucking go, jeez.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
There's fucking traps everywhere, man.
Traps! Right over here! Must stop. Trap!
And of course you can tell which ones are traps and which ones are not. This one has the, you know, spikes visible. This one doesn't. It's just a fucking empty, like, block, I guess. This one should be fine too. As you can see.
I always seem to find these things in the strangest places.
Find what? Specifically? Why the fuck did he say that? Oh no. Was it a secret? Because he didn't pick up any, like, special item, like jewels or something. right? We didn't pick up like a song or some shit. But either way, even though we have a lot of undead to fight, this area is actually really fucking cool. I believe I said this was my favorite area in the game, because of some of the stuff that happens here. Not just with Makrath, not just with the plains, or well, you know, the grassland, but just the stuff that happens in this. Oh, metal mouth. Sure, why not? We'll talk to it. This dungeon is just a lot of fun.
Houghton, who was venturing towards a mountain. On his way through the pass, he slipped on his ass, and his head shot blood like a fountain.
Anything else?
There once was a bard from Houghton who was venturing towards...
Skip it.
One of them died due to poison, and that one being our fucking root again.
Need me?
Mind you, it's pretty common for your allies to die to the poison zombies, because the fucking poison, like, racks up. It's like 200 damage or some shit. No, that's too much. It's like 50 damage. It's, super well. No? It's like 50 to 100 damage, if that shit lands on you. Which is, of course, a problem. Right, but I think that's it for this dungeon, isn't it? Seems like it. Let's just check these last little nooks and crannies, and then, we'll go through the, tree portal. But I'm pretty sure we're done. Yeah. Okay. Let's go through the tree portal now. Just up ahead and to the left. Yeah, here it is. Okay, so this is where we need to go. Next, it should be the moon.
Laddie. There's a trap.
Yes, yes, it is the moon. There's like no need for me to like try to guess what we're gonna what we're supposed to hit next, considering that I have the image like open right next to me. Not sure what the point of the anti-magic field or barrier was. If so far we haven't had to worry about that. But we can still use our party members. Was it just to, like, inconvenience us for like 5 minutes? So like you can't have your healer out for like 5 minutes? So I mean they succeeded in annoying us, but you know, we're back to normal.
What the hell?
This is bad. Oh, get fucking predicted. Oh, we can deflect their fucking heads. Get fucking owned.
Exploring.
I did not know you could do that. That just made that much easier. Imagine if we would have just been poisoned by like 5 dudes. That would have been instant death. Oh, look at them. They do no damage. Oh, never mind. They actually hit a little bit.
Back off. Come to me.
Whatever you say.
Please.
Attack.
We're
exploring.
Get to attacking them. Oh no, the crone is dead. But yeah, fucking, we just have zombies dancing off.
Rocks are my friends.
Because why not, right?
Ah, another victory for me.
Alright, we got this, we got this. There's just a bunch of dudes, and the fucking explorer is not coming to help fight again. Like the fucking idiot that he is. Look at you. Look at you getting poisoned. 70 damage. Because you were being dumb. God, I love this game. So that's probably my favorite part of the game. Just that little scene. Technically, what was supposed to... Because it's glitching out every now and again. Technically, what was supposed to happen is when it zoomed into this room, we were supposed to have a bunch of, like, red and green flashing lights, from what I recall, to signify the, like, disco or, like, the club lights. You could kind of see that when they were dancing, they had, like, red and green, like, a red or green light shining over them. God, this game is so fucking good. The undead are fucking rising, and then they're fucking having dance-offs. It's great. Okay, so I believe these pools are the ones that have, like, treasure chests in the middle of them. So we have to search carefully.
Worthless!
Okay, so let's check out the middle.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Okay, so not this one. But some of these will have treasure chests in the middle of them. Did we check this side? Yes, we did. Okay, so let's go straight ahead.
I smell a trap.
I think it's gonna be what, like one of those walls?
Now you know how I feel,
Fucking hell.
laddie.
How did I call this shit?
Now you know how I feel, laddie.
Shit.
Careful, laddie.
Okay. I thought the trap didn't finish triggering because I technically got hit by it.
I smell a trap.
You want to go disable the fucking spikes? Because you're going to be running around like an idiot until you actually do.
Exploring.
Yeah, there you go. These are mate.
Stop. Trap.
Okay, so we have to go this way. But what else do we have? We've got the circle, which we've already gone through, and then we've got the skull, which we've already come through. Let's see if there's anything else around here that he might be able to, like, pick up. Secret doors or anything. No? Guess not. I know one of these will, I think eventually just be, like, completely, like, dark. And we can't see shit out of it.
I smell a trap.
And I think they don't give you magic. Fuck, look at this. This is obviously a secret wall, isn't it?
Charge!
I'll get him!
No? Is it not a secret wall? It's a different texture. Or was this a trap? Maybe. I think so. He disabled this one. Huh. Okay, I think this is where the cutscene happened that soft locked my game. We'll see. Let's hope it doesn't. I truly hope it does not.
Oh, I love that. Works every time.
Don't think it's because you scared me. It's just that, you're so damned ugly. I'm sure you got that even when you were alive.
You have entered the Room of Awakening, and something wants to see you again.
Well, I'm damn sure I don't want to see it.
I'm far too curious to have you leave before I get to see what it is. You know what they say. Curiosity killed the cat.
Great. Someone get me a cat, then.
I'll only show you the way out of here if you perform the ritual and bring back whatever wants to see you.
I don't think so.
Very well. You'll be trapped here and die, and then you'll become a ghost and have to spend all of eternity with me.
Suddenly, I'm feeling like reconsidering my decision. What do you need me to do?
Simply light the torches around the room and let's see what happens.
That.
That's the spirit. Get it? The spirit. Oh, never mind. Let's get this show started. Tell you what, after you perform the ceremony, if you're still alive, I'll teach you a little bit of magic.
Okay. So, again, hopefully we don't have any issues. This is a pretty fun section of the game. I wish there was a fucking save point here. But he's not going to let us out of here. The door is locked. And of course the way to continue is up ahead. So we have to light these torches. We have fire arrows. Obviously it's very easy to do. And we just walk up to them and light them anyways. If I recall, depending on the order in which you light them, something unique will happen. So let's just go in order.
1 down, 4 to go. The anticipation is killing me. Oh, wait. I'm already dead. I'll be real disappointed if this isn't exciting. I just can't stand it. Hurry! Okay, here it comes.
Please don't. Okay.
There you are, boy. I missed you, buddy. And look at you now. A ghost dog.
The bard was overjoyed to be reunited with his best friend, albeit his only friend.
A dog? A dog? I made a trip all the way from the netherworld, and all I got was a stupid dog?
Hey, that would look good on a tunic.
Maybe you lit the torches in the wrong order. Can we try again?
A deal's a deal. Open the door for me and my dog.
Oh, very well. But I'm so disappointed. Oh, here's that magic we talked about.
The Enchantress. Neat. Okay, so we got very lucky that the game did not soft lock. What happened when I first played this the other time was this, like that little glowing red ball that we saw happened, and then it just stayed there, I think. It was either that or the dog showed up, and then we never continued past the whole, oh, it's you, my dog, blah, 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 right? But now that we've done it in counterclockwise position, let's try it clockwise. We can light these torches again.
1 down, 4 to go. I'll be real. I just can't stand it.
Alright, so let's see what happens now.
Okay, here it comes.
Nope. A trowel?
Do it again. Do it again.
Okay. Here, I'm gonna make a quick note of this. Myself from my end. Because I think they have one for every single pattern. So let me try this. So let's open this up. And alright. So we've done, when it comes to this, we've done it this already. So now we did it backwards. So we've done it like this. So now what we're gonna do is probably like in a pentagram sort of position. So we can start at one corner. Yeah, let's try it like that. And then we're basically gonna be moving around. So for example, we start with this, then go diagonal, like up here, and then here, and then here, and then here, fucking whatever, right? So, let's see.
1 down, 4 to go. The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real disappointed if this isn't exciting. I just can't stand it. Hurry!
Alright, let's see. And then we're gonna be swapping the starting points and so on and so forth. Oh.
Bard!
Bove!
Quickly, my friend. Have you freed Calais?
Still working on that one.
There's something I have to tell you. I found out in the afterlife. You are in...
Sorry, interference from the spirit world. It happens sometimes.
What are you talking about, interference? Bring him back. Play back the entire message.
Nothing I can do. Sorry. I just work here.
We were gonna learn about our fate. Alright, so we started with this one. So now we're gonna be doing this. So start from here.
1 down, 4 to go.
Then here.
The anticipation is killing me.
Here.
I'll be real disappointed if this is...
Here.
I just can't stand it. Hurry!
And then here. Let's see if this is anything different.
Okay, here it comes.
Oh, what the fuck? Oh, wait, what is it? Another trowel? Okay. Sure. So, let's see. Second. So now we start up here. So let's do this. Shit. Because I'm also, like I said, I'm making a note of what we've done so far. So let's do this. So start with the upper one. So this one.
1 down, 4 to go. The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real disappointed if this isn't. I just can't stand it. Hurry! Okay, here it comes.
Another trowel. Okay. Mind you, this doesn't happen with all of them. There are a few unique interactions. So let's move on to the next one. We started up there. So let's do this one next. So let's do it here, 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 and here. Okay, so start from this one.
1 down, 4 to go. The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real disappointed if this isn't. I just can't stand it. Hurry!
And last one. So there's still one more pattern that we're going to try, which will be the last one. Let's see what we encounter here. Okay. I know there's some very special ones we can get. Let's see. Last one to try would be this way. Yeah, let's try it like this. So starting with this bottom one. Here.
1 down, 4 to... The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real disappointed if this isn't. I just can't stand it. Hurry! Okay, here it comes.
Really? Another trap? Okay. Let me try this then. Let me do this. Let me look up the walkthrough again for this game. And let's see if there's an actual, like, special order. I know, like, for example, in one of them you can encounter a cow instead of, you know, the cow or whatever. We were able to get bowed. Let's see. Let's see if there's any specific order for this. Bring it up here. Alright, so this is what, chapter 10? So chapter X. Oh. This ain't the one. Probably this one. Okay. Let's see. Where are the chapters here for this? Probably Forest, chapter 3. Okay, so it might be like this. There we go. So, chapter 10. Where are we? Okay, so that's 11. Here's the Greenlands. Okay. So, do they have any specific section for this? Skull portal, circle portal, the tree portal. Okay, the moon portal. Here we go. Damn. Okay, well then, never mind. Seems like there isn't. Or at least if there is, it's not, like, recorded here. Like, whoever wrote the walkthrough didn't really, like, try all these, like, sorry, they didn't try any of the other, like, combinations, which is fine. But we did get a new spell, so we got the Enchantress. Let's actually look at that real quick. Oh, before I forget, let me do this one more time. There we go. Okay, so now let's look at the Enchantress. So if we check that tune, she should be right here.
A being of pure magic, the Enchantress could work many beneficial magics to aid her allies in times of need.
So if we check her out, uses her mystical powers to reverse time, bringing allies back from the dead. Huh. Oh, also, hold on.
A being of pure magic, the Enchantress could work many beneficial magics to aid her allies in times of need.
So let's do this real quick. Let me pause her like that. Now, like this. Let's actually zoom in on her a little bit, because some of these models are kind of interesting. So as you can see, she's like a half woman, half like beast, or like insect or some shit. Kind of weird, right? Kind of like with the light fairy that was like this bug like smoking a cigar. The Enchantress is really fucking wild looking. At least her design is. I guess what we also have this up here. Let me do this. This thing. The
Never before
Gouger.
had there existed a creature like the Gouger, feeding off the very life energy of its foes, healing its allies all the while.
So same thing. Let's quickly look at it. There we go. So if we zoom in on it a little bit, it's really fucking weird. It's like also kind of like a bug, but it's got like a giant eye and like a mosquito, like proboscis. Was that the fucking term for it? I think so. Let me see. I'm pretty sure that's the fucking term for it. A long, flexible snout or trunk, as of an elephant. A slender tubular organ in the head region of an invertebrate, such as insects and worms. Yes. Okay. So fuck. So yeah. So it is like a proboscis. Proboscis. Whatever. There we go. Weird looking thing. Let's see, any others that we can look at while we're at it.
Knockers are well known
we
for
saw
their
the knocker last
ingenuity in
time.
crafting fabulous devices, and this one was
I don't
no
think there's
exception.
any other like really
His
weird
lightning
ones.
rods could change the tide of...
No, now we're good. All right, back to it. There was one other that I did want to quickly try. I think if you do it this way.
1 down, 4. The anticipation is killing me. I'll be real disappointed. I just can't do it.
Like this.
Okay, here it comes.
Alright. Hold on.
Ah, just a bit of junk. Do it again. Do it again.
I guess if you want to, like, grind 2 silver at a time, that's what you need to do.
Not even worth the effort.
Alright, so we got a Belt of the Oak. Let's see what that's all about. Here it is.
This belt, with its buckle made from the heart of a mighty oak, imbued its wearer with enormous strength.
Okay, nice. So where we're supposed to go next... Ah, shit. Forgot to have this open again. But we're supposed to go next is the Sun portal, which is this one. But we can go through the Axe portal to probably get something else, and then we're back to the Tree portal here. I'm just checking the corners here to make sure that there's no, like, secret doors or anything that we might be missing. You can also double check. This is where you'll be able to use the camera trick that I mentioned beforehand, to kind of see if there's, like, hidden rooms by looking like this, like looking at the wall this way. So far we're fine. So let's go through the Axe portal. I think this one was filled with traps.
I smell a trap.
I believe so. Oh, and anti-magic? Okay. Just fuck me, right? But at least we have our dog back, which is nice. Any other traps you want to get rid of? No? Any secret doors this way before we actually go through? No?
Traps! Right over here!
Okay, so you can still disable them, by the way. And I've mentioned that before. If he runs to the trap, if it's within range,
I smell a trap.
We can try to get a little closer. Like, that's about as close as I can get. Yeah, okay. Because as soon as I do this,
I smell a trap.
Of course they're all gonna die due to, well, the anti-magic field. So yeah, well, now we just have to tread carefully. If there's a fucking wall that's gonna smash us, the wall is gonna smash us. Our dog can get poisoned, though. No big deal, it's already dead. It's already a ghost dog, so it doesn't matter if it dies again, quote-unquote. But he'll come back. But yeah, now we have a fucking ghost dog, which is neat. If, I believe if you don't talk to the dog and you're not nice to him, in Houghton at the very beginning of the game, I don't think anything happens. If you try to, like, summon him. I don't remember. I don't think I've ever done it, but I'm pretty sure nothing happens. It'll just be like, oh, what do you mean no one wanted to see you, or whatever the fuck. Okay, so yeah, so far this has just been a long hallway with a lot of, like, spike traps. Nope. Nope. No head throwing for you. Or, never mind. I'll leave my words.
Somebody in need of healing.
And again, so long as we're not in the anti-magic fields, we can summon things, and then our summons can actually stay alive. It is only when we touch the field. Doesn't matter if they do or not. Nope. Nope. Okay.
Ready to explore?
We can summon the Enchantress, I guess. She's the last one. We need, what, 200 to summon her? Should be able to. Unless, let's see.
A being of pure
300. Okay.
Healing!
Well, we're close.
Careful, laddie.
Okay, so now we can summon her.
You need my help.
She's getting assaulted by the fucking spike trap here. So that's where we need to go. Is there another hidden wall this way? No, but there's a chest here, which he hasn't opened, or he's rushing to open. You want to pick that up? You want to pick that up? You want to pick that up? I'll get it. No worries. Yeah, there's nothing here. Okay, so we need to go back to the moon portal, and then from the moon portal go through the, sorry, the sun portal. But yeah, I don't recall ever using the Enchantress, like, seriously. Because there's really nothing we can really do with her. I mean, yeah, she'll summon, like, dudes that fell in battle, right? But, like, I'll just resummon them. Or if they don't die, you don't need to really use her. Plus, it's kind of easier, or, well, it's less of a mana, like, because, I mean, she takes up one fucking party slot, right? Like, right now, we could have her out, or we could have, like, the Brood out instead, and he could be chucking rocks at people instead of having someone that might revive someone. You won't get revived, but just your allies who happen to die.
Where am I?
But either way, Sun Portal. We've got 2 left.
Traps.
Lord Apollo's
Right over
election
here.
hole. And we gotta fucking...
I smell a trap.
Are those guys, like, glitched? Weird. I think they tried to hit our adventurer. But I think they might have been glitched in some way, shape, or form. And they got killed by the wall trap. Oh well. He's doing his part. Thing here. No secret walls here. Doesn't seem like it. And once again, this corner. Nope. Alright, let's proceed. Oh wait, I think I know what we're supposed to do here. Let me do this. Oh wait. This? I think we need our light fairy for this. Because, you know, they're shadowy beasts.
In the dark.
I'm pretty sure this is what we needed to do. No? Okay. Let me swap on over to our claymore instead. No? No, they're just shadows that happen to attack us. I guess it doesn't matter. I mean, they don't hit hard enough.
There's a trap.
Oh, we got a behemoth. Oh shit, actually, I'm close to death. Just kidding. The behemoth is pretty cool. I remember liking this thing. Where is it? Here it is. The last elemental we can get.
Skeletal being from the plane of fire, the behemoth was a fearsome opponent who could incinerate many opponents with a single devastating charge.
Yeah. Behemoth is a cool fucking creature in this game. It's not that incredible. Sorry, it's not that incredible as a, you know, as a summon. Mythologically speaking, though, behemoths are, well, the behemoth is a fucking, like, interesting creature. So the behemoth was the land equivalent of the Leviathan. So if you know anything about the Bible or, you know, fucking Judeo-Christian mythology, the behemoth was this giant fucking land creature. What the fuck was this thing? It was like a primeval, like, chaos monster created by God, quote unquote, at the beginning of of creation. So the behemoth would roam the land, the Leviathan would roam the sky. Sorry, the waters, and I forget who the fuck ruled the sky. What the fuck was his name? Started with a Z. Zith? One of those. I think it's Ziz. Let's see, anything else? I think it was supposed to be a giant ox or a giant cow. One of those two. Because the Leviathan, while nowadays is associated with, like, a giant, like, serpent sort of thing, the Leviathan is like a giant fucking whale. If you look at it depends on what type of interpretation you want to look at. You might get different pictures of it. Actually, let's see if I can find, I think it was Dore who did some of the art for it. Let's see. 1 second. Let's see if I can find it. Because Dore's Leviathan is one of the fucking scariest fucking, like, bits of art that I've ever seen, personally. Yeah, here it is. My god, this thing is fucking terrifying to see. Or to, like, witness. Here. You might not think so, but I do. So, here. I'll try to explain my reasoning, I guess. But this is the Leviathan by Gustave Dore, who is a fucking classic Italian artist. But this image scares the shit out of me. And it might not seem like much. You're like, dude, it's just like a giant fucking like serpent in the ocean. Like, who gives a fuck, right? But that's not what scares me about this thing. What scares me about this thing is the scenery. So I've mentioned before how not many things scare me, but the actual fucking ocean does. If you look at this thing, the Leviathan itself, which is this dragon thing that's right there, technically that's, again, not really what it's supposed to look like. That's just Dore's interpretation of it. If you look at this thing, it's moving and it is parting the ocean. Like, it's looking up into the sky because technically God, quote unquote, is the one that, like, sent him into the ocean, right? But this thing is titanic in size. You can see its tail, like, back there, like, still swiveling on and squirming into the, like, the background, like, the horizon line into the background. And it is, like, sucking in water. Like, it is applying so much pressure to the surface of the water that it is causing, like, waves to, like, crash upon it. That shit is fucking scary. Like, a creature that is so big that it can modify the oceans or affect the oceans in some way, shape, or form in the, like, of this magnitude, to me, that scares the shit out of me. If this would be real. It's not, right? Because it's a fucking biblical fucking giant monster, right? It doesn't matter. But if it did exist, that would be fucking scary. I don't know if Dore did something for the Behemoth. Let's see. Or if some other artist did something. Let's see. Were there any other, like, representations? I think it's literally just like a giant, like, yeah, here it is. This is the one that I remember. Get this one out of the way. Nope. One. There we go. This is the Behemoth that I remember seeing, which isn't super impressive, right? Because Dore didn't do it. But this, it's basically like a giant beast. Literally, just a giant land beast. It's supposed to be like a giant symbol for, like, power and stuff like that. Because it's, you know, giant beast. Actually, I think this might be a slightly better image. Yeah, let's try this one. Here it is. I think this part of the, or this painting should show both, technically. You can kind of see the Leviathan, like, right below it. Let's see if I can find an actual image of this, like the painting that has both of them. Because it is it's a very, very, very old school, like, Renaissance painting. Let's see if I can find it. Would it be the Renaissance? What year was this from? Behemoth and Leviathan is... Let's see. Oh, here it is. Like, here's the actual, like, huge fucking paint. Yeah, the ancient painting. Well, here's the whole thing. I guess we can show this. But we're only gonna focus on the Leviathan and the Behemoth. But here we go. It's a huge fucking image. There we go. So there we have the Behemoth on the top and the Leviathan right below it. So as you can see, like, in scale, if these two are, like, equal in size, obviously this is a fucking painting, and back then they didn't have a real, like, concept of scale. But imagine if these two are the exact same size, at least in length and, like, height. That's fucking horrifying. To think that there's a giant fucking, like, snake whale thing in the ocean. Obviously it's not real. But if it were, that's fucking terrifying. And then you have this giant land-dwelling beast that is like nothing but pure fucking muscle. That's fucking scary. However, I guess one last bit of like not detour, but like, you know, side tangent. If these concepts sound familiar, of a giant beast that roams the land, a giant whale that roams the ocean, and a giant bird that roams the sky, that's because in the 3rd generation of Pokemon, with Groudon, Kyogre, and Rayquaza, they borrowed these elements for the legendary Pokemon for that series. Where, of course, Groudon is the land behemoth, Kyogre being the Leviathan, the giant whale, and then Rayquaza being Ziz, the flying bird, or in his case, a dragon, right? Dragons didn't really exist back then in mythology, but, you know, giant birds did. Or, like, it was supposed to be like a griffin of some kind. I don't know. Yeah, here, like, this is a slightly... this is the last painting we'll show off. But here you can kind of see what I mean. So, like, you have, like, a bull, because that's kind of what he's supposed to be. The behemoth is supposed to be like a bull. You've got the giant, whale fish, which is supposed to be the Leviathan, and then, of course, Ziz is right above that, as, like, a griffin. But either way, that's enough of a tangent. But that's just a little more background on, well, some of the stuff that we've been encountering. So we're basically able to summon the biblical behemoth to help us in battle, which is fucking crazy. I meant to check its stats real quick. Check the tune list one more time. Here.
A skeletal being from the plane of fire, the behemoth was a fearsome opponent who could incinerate many opponents with a single devastating charge.
So, 300 mana to summon this thing, so that's already really hefty. It has 157 health, does 14 to 30 damage plus 5%, armor of 1 to 5, but the behemoth charges in combat, causing a damaging explosion when it hits. When in close quarters, it uses its fiery breath to char its enemies. So, it's a pretty cool creature. We can summon it real quick, get rid of the light fairy, as a matter of fact.
I smell a trap.
We can show that off. The behemoth is pretty cool, just like as this. So it should be here. And
I smell a trap.
Yeah, fucking get rid of it. Of course, the behemoth makes no sound, but let's see if we can see it charge. It behaves a little bit like a boar.
Exploring.
Let's see if we can have him charge.
It's a trap.
Probably not. Maybe this is not the best area to like have him fight. Our Chrome didn't die, luckily for us. Spiral portal. I don't think we've gone through that one yet.
I smell a trap.
What do we have over here? Triangle portal. Okay. We have to go through those, actually, to get probably more treasure.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
You wanna stop it?
Must
the cow portal.
Trap.
Is there anything here on the sides that I might be missing? Not on this side. What about over here? No. So we have a bunch of portals that we're not supposed to go through, technically. And then the right way, which I believe is
Careful,
here.
laddie. There's a trap.
You can deal with them real quick. Oh, there it goes.
I smell a trap.
Jeez. Yeah, so we're supposed to go through the chicken portal next, which is the one right in front of us.
Must stop. Trap.
But we want to go through the other portals to maybe get some loot. So we're going to save first, and then we're going to go through, well, you know, counterclockwise. Let's go here. Alright, so let's start with this side. So what was this, the fucking cow portal? So we really are playing Diablo now. Going off to the cow level. Oh, great. Anti-magic. Perfect. Oh, we got poison too. That's great. Wait. Nope. Nope. So now we have to be really fucking careful about where the hell we step. Son of a bitch. Because there's gonna be traps, of course, that we can't disarm. And I don't think there's gonna be secret rooms here, of course. So that's where we need to go back to, the sun portal. Is there anything else or any other place where this will take us? Oh, but here's a treasure chest. And again, the main reason why we're doing any of these like side like portals is to get more treasure. All right. Now, what door is up here? The way to go. So let's go the other way. Which will be this way.
Somebody in need of healing?
Yeah, it should be good enough for now. Alright, back to the sun portal. So we've done the cow level. So now let's go straight ahead, and I believe we've got, is it 3 fucking portals to go through? 2. So this way we've got the spiral, and then there's going to be the triangle one. So let's see. Zombie Lounge. And of course there's going to be anti-magic. You can go. Go for it. Ah. Wanted him to just fucking charge. Alright, that's whatever. Well, now we know that there's a wall trap right there. Nope. Son of a bitch. Okay, well. You wanna trigger the the wall trap again? You're basically dead. Oh, never mind. Those walls can come back and forth, by the way. That trap can activate like 7 times or whatever. If you just like stay there and you just walk around like left and right or whatever, the walls will keep closing in on you. It is horrible. Same with the spike traps. They can just like keep coming up. Fuck, I need to move. Okay. Or maybe they fixed the wall thing? Could have sworn the walls would crush the shit out of you if you weren't careful.
I'll put a spell on you.
Let's summon the adventurer again. Just to be sure. Oh, there's no secret walls or something here.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
I'll still keep an eye out myself, but, you know, just in case. Sun portal. Oh, I met a mouth. See what you have to say.
You'll notice that this dungeon has no windows and no doors.
Hold on a minute. Yes, it does.
What? I don't see any.
Because you're a mouth. Anything
You'll
else?
notice that this dungeon...
Boring. Move along.
So the same thing. Right, and there's nothing else here, right? There is nothing.
I smell a trap.
I guess besides a trap that he smells, which is probably the fucking walls. Alright, so let's go back to the sunroom. And we've got one more door or portal to go through before we have to go through the chicken door. So let's save again. And which one was it? The triangle? Triangle portal? Pretty sure. Yes. Alright, let's see.
I smell a trap.
No anti-magic fields, so... Let's try to give the Behemoth some more screen time.
I smell a trap.
Because I never really used it in my original playthrough. It looks cool, but... It's kind of brittle. No pun intended.
Healing!
There you could kind of see it breathe fire. A little bit. But yeah, it behaves a little bit like a boar, if you remember the boar AI from early in the game. Where it'll stay in place, it'll charge, and then run at them. Is it parrying them? I think it was. That's fine. Oh, come on. Aiming at the dude that's right here. So that's the door we need to go through. So yeah, the main reason why I didn't use the Behemoth so much is because, well, it's very slow at attacking. In a boss fight, it's not super useful because of the whole charging and then attacking. It's a little too slow when you're fighting bosses. Or even things like druids who are going to be like stun locking it in place. Because it'll try to charge and then get hit. Like this. He's just getting fucking mauled. Unless we intervened. Alright. Should get out of this. Yeah, there we go.
Healing!
Now I know there's a secret room in here. For sure. And I believe it's in the middle. Could have sworn it was. Or the entrance was in the middle. It's not that this, is it? No. Could have sworn there was one here in the middle. Unless I'm wrong. Well, let's check the outer perimeter this time. Just to be sure. And then we go through the chicken portal. Because that's where we have to go through next. Also, there was no fucking treasure chest here? Are you serious? Like none? Like zero? Oh wait, no, there was one. What am I saying? Being fucking stupid. Maybe it's because I'm a little tired, but... Yeah, no, I guess that's it. I could have sworn could have sworn that there was a hidden rune in there. Okay, well, the next portal we have to go through is that mandolin one. The one that's right below us.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Sucker!
Hey, Bard! Over here.
Okay, I guess I was wrong about the fucking checking rooms that way. Huh, could have sworn. Oh well, might have gotten patched maybe with this remake, I'm not sure. Either way, this is where we need to go through, but let's keep looking.
Look! I found something!
Yeah, and it kind of stands out. You can kind of see that, like, I mean, you can barely see it here. But there's like a little indentation here. There's a little gap. I can point at it this way. So there's a little gap right there. That's kind of like your clue. But you do need the adventurer to even like open these doors. So is there another one? Perhaps this way. Cow level again. And no, I think that's it. Yeah, seems like it. Okay, well, we've already been through all those portals, so let's go through the right one. A song portal.
Careful, laddie. There's a trap.
Sure, man. Have fun. Disable it. You wanna go disable the fucking wall trap? Which I knew was right there.
Traps! Right over here!
Yeah,
What is that I hear? The feet of a chosen one? Coming, oh, so near. Does he know he's not near done? Unless, of course, he meets an untimely end. Then soon I hear the feet of another round the bend.
No worries, Reno. Thanks for showing up, dude.
I smell a trap!
Hopefully you sleep well.
Must stop. Trap!
It is a wee bit late after all. Or it's getting, I guess, a little late. Actually, yeah, it is.
Do you seek the Shadow Axe?
Yes, I, William Hatcher, the Chosen One, am here for the Shadow Axe.
Then die. Do you seek the Shadow Axe?
Yes, it has been promised to me.
Then it's yours.
Wait, it's that easy? Meaning no crazy spells from you? A fight to the death, forcing me to jump and dodge and run around like an idiot?
I've had enough of the violence. Take it. On second thought, I actually like your idea better.
I gotta learn to keep my mouth shut.
Finally, the bard learned something which had been all too obvious to most of us from the beginning.
You think?
Rock on!
So we have a zombie that we need to fight now. Who will summon zombies himself. Speaking of, we might as well do this. Oh, wait. Oh, fuck. They're doing quite a bit of damage as they surround us. You want to be careful as well. Good. Oh. Let me swap back to the Claymore then. Yeah. We want to stop this guy from summoning shit. Yeah, go get him, Behemoth.
I smell a trap.
Get him. Yeah, get him. Oh, we're about to level up too, which is great.
When the Shadow Axe finally in hand, the bard could gain entrance to the third tower where his princess waited. Most women would be happy with flowers, but Princess Calais seemed a bit more high maintenance.
You think?
So now we got the Shadow Axe. Now, the Shadow Axe is a pretty cool weapon. Like, not gonna lie. So first, let's level up.
The stronger the bard is, the more damage he can inflict with melee weapons.
So let's do Strength and Vitality. Let's continue. And now we can actually get a new attack.
Automatically bash with his shield after blocking, stunning his enemy. A powerful spinning attack which stuns
we're gonna get the improved
enemies,
critical strike.
used with the flail skill.
So let's check out the Shadow Axe. So it is an axe, literally works like a two-handed sword, or a two-handed weapon. If we check our equipment here real quick, it's right there. So damage, 14 to 38, plus 9 damage, and then Fear Strike of 75%. So it's got a chance to cause our enemies to flee. But the cool thing about this weapon is, so as you're done grunting, is that it's also an instrument. So if I were to do, I don't know, this. It's literally an axe. It's a fucking electric guitar. Ain't that fucking cool? So let's start looking for more secret walls and stuff, or treasure chests to open. Well, that's the way out, obviously. Let's see what else we have here. This one was like another, like, hidden wall or something here. Like, in the middle, wasn't it? Kind of looked like this or something. Alright, let's see if there's anything else back here that I might have missed. Perchance. No? No, didn't seem like it. Alright, do you see anything else?
What is that I hear?
Nope.
Boring. Move along.
Alright then, let's actually get out of here then. Now that we have a Shadow Axe, we'll see what McCrath has to say about this. I can't do the fucking, like, marbles in my mouth, fucking, like, Scottish accent that McCrath has. Well, I guess most people would probably argue that Scottish is basically you talking with, like, marbles in your mouth. But there we go. Easy. Only problem is, now we have to fucking get out of here. Where's McGrath? Actually, let's check our quest log. No, we now just have to go back to Stromness, it seems. I don't think we talked to McGrath ever again because we fucking insulted him. I don't think there's anything else back here, right? Speaking of, let's unsummon you. Nope, we're good. Let's summon our knight, actually.
I stand ready.
Okay, so we'll probably just make it to Stromness, and then we'll probably call it here for tonight. I know it's a relatively short stream. Like I said, I did want to start a while ago, but some of the, well, the Super Robot Wars, like, OG videos that I was rendering took for fucking ever because they were long-ass videos. But as you can see, the Shadow Axe, it's pretty hard, like, as is. 45 damage, holy fuck. But it's annoying because it makes enemies run away like that, unfortunately. 47? Jeez. So, let's swap back to our Claymore instead. Okay, maybe, there we go. So many fucking enemies to fight, man. there we go. 30, 40, and 40. Good crits. Holy shit, 48. Well, we do have a, we did get the improved crit strike, so we're gonna be landing more crits more often. And they're gonna be better crits. Yeah, there we go, look at that. Ooh. We could try maybe the Dirk and Dagger, or Dirk and Sword. See if we can get other, yeah, like crits more often that way.
I have taken my measure of thee.
Yeah, good stuff.
I have taken
yeah, like
my
the second you start
thee.
critting a lot more, that's when having the Dirk and Sword is pretty useful. Look at that. That was like 2 super quick strikes and they both did 45 damage. Like that's crazy damage. Real fucking crazy damage. Like we've been killing these things so quickly that we're about to level up again. They also shouldn't be infinitely spawning, I don't think so. But there's a lot of them. So let's go this way. Yeah, look at these nerds. Yeah, getting their asses fucking kicked. 37 damage, just critted to both of them.
Thou have been served.
God, I remember these red caps giving me so much like trouble when I first played this game. I don't think I had a high enough strength at this point to be doing like the damage they were doing. But yeah, you can kind of see why the Behemoth isn't super useful compared to, say, the Knight. The Behemoth is so slow. It is so slow. If it attacked faster, if it didn't have to wind up the charge, and if it just went for it, it'd be infinitely better. Now we can actually use the Heroine, though. She's going to be a lot more useful now. If we check her stats real quick. Where is she?
The heroine was deadly active.
11 to 31 damage.
Quite nimble in
or sorry,
battle.
1 to 5
The
damage was
equal of
5%.
most
Her
any
range
man
damage
in
is 11 to
combat.
31. So that's already like just really good. Like so long as she does more than 1 damage.
Attack.
Taking aim.
There. Like she's doing like 11, she's doing like, you know, 20. Like really good damage. Damage credit. God damn. Big numbers, that's what we like to see. Big yellow numbers. Okay, go this way. What is this, the way out? To leave, yeah, actually. Fuck, okay. So no soft lock, we were able to get the Shadow Axe. Let's go ahead and leave. Now let's go south, actually. Oh wait, we're still in the southern plains. Never mind, we're not out. We're not out of the woods yet. Or out of the plains yet. Almost though, almost. These fucking things are so losing me into a diploma. Of what? Another one? Double majoring? Why the fuck would they drop diplomas? They're supposed to be scarecrows. Oh, so them eating does heal. Okay. Interesting. Well, now we know.
Attack! Charge!
One more, and that's it? 5 more.
Bullseye. Be healed.
Well, we got whatever the fuck was over here. There we go. 42 damage. God damn. Alright, that's it for the Highland Plains. Or the, sorry, the, not Highland, the Southern Plains. So now we have to go south to Stromness. Should avoid conflict. Specifically them Alga. Alright, so chapter 11. There's 2 more chapters after this, I believe.
As the bard approached the small Viking town, it was apparent that things were dead. Literally. Hell had already made its way to Stromness, and the bard, as usual, was right on its tail.
We don't allow your kind in here.
And what kind is that? Bards?
No, the living.
You mean the only way to get into this town is to die?
Yes. However, we can help you out with that. Free of charge.
Quite neighbourly of you.
We aim to please.
I don't want any trouble. God knows I've had more than my fair share. All I want to do is get to that island with the big tower. Do you know the way?
The only way is through this town, or should I say, was through this town, through the Furbolg mines. But it needn't concern you. You'll not stay alive long. Nobody does.
Well, other than that crazy old butcher and the shopkeeper, we've been having a little trouble getting to them.
Yes, good old Hatcher the butcher. He's been nuts ever since he was driven off his farm.
Here's how I see it. I need to get to the island, so I might as well just fight you. Because whether I live or die, I get in.
Well, you have a point there.
Obviously. Shall we begin?
True, that's true. We're gonna kill these 2, and then wrap up the stream for now. Stop. Before we aggro the other dude. Can you guys take him? Can you? Yeah, look at that shield bash. Look at him go. The knight's fucking going crazy, man. Oh yeah, I forgot. Did they just like infinitely respawn? Seems like it. Oh well, we're just gonna save here. Yeah, that's good. I mean, we've made some progress, like quite a bit actually, like quite a bit of fucking progress. Like I said, we're almost done with the game. We have to get through Stromness. We have to go through the Furbolg mines. From there, we have to go to the tower and then back to Denby to rescue the princess, and that's it. So we've got about maybe 1 more stream, maybe 2 more streams left of this. If I wasn't super tired, which this has just been happening recently, we'd be continuing some more for like another 2 hours maybe, or finishing the whole game. But the Furbolg mines I remember being a little bit long. Same with the final tower, because again, with the final tower, we have to go all the way up, fight the boss, and then come all the way back down, which is a little bit annoying, but that's okay. Either way, let me hop on over to the ending screen here. Give me